UFC stars that will never touch gold. Today we're gonna get into the discussions on the UFC stars that Dana White is trying to build, and I feel like they will never touch gold. I feel like all this promotion is really for nothing. We're gonna start off with number one. Honestly, this one right here that I'm starting off with, I feel like is not really a hot take. I feel like most of y'all could agree with me on this, and this fighter is Justin Gaethje. I feel like Justin Gaethje definitely does not have a chance of ever touching gold ever again in his career, and I think after he fights Ilia Topuria, he retires, or honestly do like good fights like Dustin Poirier, Diaz, fights like that. I feel like matches Justin Gaethje, like a Conor McNuggets at the top level in the UFC right now. There's no way he's beating Armin. I know Paddy sucks, and we're gonna get into that too. Bon St. Denis versus Justin Gaethje, that would be a close fight. Most of the contenders at the top level, top 5, most likely Gaethje would lose to. Paddy Pimblett was just overhyped, overbuilt, fighting nobodies, so that showed that obviously Justin Gaethje's level took over there, because obviously Justin Gaethje been there with veterans, but we're talking about the new youngins coming in fresh and actually fighting good top level opponents. The top 5 right now, you know what I'm saying, except for Justin Gaethje. I feel like he does not belong there. He got that win, okay, cool, but when he fights Ilia Topuria, it's gonna be a whole completely different story. Ilia Topuria is a nightmare matchup for Justin Gaethje. We're probably gonna see the quickest knockout Ilia Topuria's career, in my opinion. And I don't mean to disrespect Justin Gaethje at all, bro. Justin Gaethje is an exciting fighter. I actually love the way he fights, but seeing him beating Ilia Topuria, to me, is no chances. If he proves me wrong, that would be insane, and that would actually ruin good fights. Like if he ruins Islam and Ilia Topuria, that would be insane. Like he would ruin good fights, and I know Dana White would be pissed. Now to number 2. I had to bring this one here. It's perfect timing because we just talked about Justin Gaethje, and I think y'all already know who I'm talking about. It's Paddy Pimblett. I don't think Paddy Pimblett is ever gonna touch gold either, bro. It might be a hot take, and I know I might be just sounding like I'm doubting or hating on Paddy, bro, but bro, Paddy Pimblett, honestly, to me, has no skill. Paddy Pimblett fought trash opponents. From right now is what we seen. I'm judging off from the style that he has now. I don't think has no chance of even touching, getting close to gold, because bro, I think Bon St. Denis beats Paddy Pimblett. I think Dan Hooker, it would be a close fight, but Paddy Pimblett would probably win by a decision, which is crazy, a decision. Armin Sarukian mauls Paddy, like without a doubt. Ilia Topuria, you already know. Justin, and losing to Justin Gaethje, bro. I was thinking about retirement. He destroyed the plans of retirement. Honestly, Paddy Pimblett at the top level, I don't see any success of him becoming a champ. I think they might just have to put him into like a BMF contentions. Like it's gonna be bad where Dana White's like, yo, we need him to actually touch a title or something, so they're gonna put him in BMF contentions, and that's what I see going for Paddy Pimblett. And I don't consider BMF titles gold, you know what I'm saying, because to me it doesn't count. It's really just stars that gets to fight for the BMF belt. It's not really like skill. Yeah, winning gold is a different feeling from winning a BMF title. That's what I feel for these UFC fighters. I don't think Paddy Pimblett gets any success near touching gold. And for number 3, I'm gonna have to go for Sean Strickland, bro. I know Sean Strickland is considered a star in the UFC, and Dana White definitely likes Sean Strickland. If he didn't, he wouldn't be out there promoted like that the way he is. But I feel like Sean Strickland won't be able to touch gold just because the opponent that he's gonna have to face, not Saturday, because I got Sean, although I'm a Hispanic. I'm sorry for all my people. I broke that down in the video. I could go check it out. Chimaev, you know, I feel like Chimaev is definitely a nightmare opponent for Sean Strickland. I feel like Sean Strickland cannot adjust to a type of wrestling in Chimaev. Chimaev is just very overwhelming. He's gonna land a takedown no matter what. I know for Fluffy, we might doubt Fluffy landing a takedown on Strickland, but Chimaev, he always lands a takedown no matter what. He doesn't land the first takedown. He's gonna shoot twice until he lands one, and then once he lands a takedown, he's just gonna hug him all night. And we already seen Drakus beat him, you know, 2 times. So to me, if he loses Saturday, I don't think we're gonna have a chance of ever seeing Sean Strickland in the title contentions again. But if he beats Fluffy, they're definitely probably gonna put him up for the title shot. And I feel like Chimaev destroys Sean Strickland, and that gives me to that. And I know Sean Strickland is very skillful when it comes to the feet. Sean Strickland, jab, teep, that it works, you know what I'm saying? So you can't even hate on it, but if it works, I still feel like he's not gonna be able to destroy a Chimaev unless Chimaev ends up getting some weird mental health issues that makes him retire, maybe. But I feel like the fighters now, like Kyle Bahio maybe beats Sean Strickland, but I feel like it would be close. Imamov, he already beat Imamov, but in the pace that Imamov is moving right now, I feel like Imamov could be able to actually defeat Sean Strickland. And I feel like with Sean Strickland, the thing with him is the opponents figure him out too late in the fight, and that's why he always ends up winning. The first fight with DDP, it was pretty close, and the second fight, DDP won convincingly in the judges scorecard, and beating Sean Strickland in the decision is honestly insane, because Sean Strickland is known for taking people to decisions and beating them. So I feel like if rematches come along, yeah, Sean Strickland be having trouble with it. So it gives me to the point where I feel like Imamov low-key beats Sean Strickland in a rematch. Now for number 4, this one is probably the craziest one I'ma say, just because I have some hope in this guy right here. It's Sean O'Malley. I think right now, in the current position that bantamweight is at, I don't think Sean O'Malley is gonna be able to touch gold again, bro. Merab defeats Sean O'Malley in the third fight. No matter how many times Sean O'Malley tries to beat Merab, I don't think Sean O'Malley beats him in the third fight. And if he beats him in the third fight, what's the point of even making the fight again? Peter Yan, I think Peter Yan beats Sean O'Malley, bro. I know the fight they're gonna try to make next is Sean O'Malley versus Peter Yan. Don't be surprised if Peter Yan makes a masterclass out of Sean O'Malley. Sean O'Malley, he's not that good at grappling, and Peter Yan, he's good at grappling. He took down Merab Dvalishvili, and that's insane, bro. Not even Umar had trouble trying to take down Merab Dvalishvili, and Peter Yan did it, and that's pretty insane. So now if he goes and fights Sean O'Malley in the second fight, Peter Yan is gonna absolutely destroy Sean O'Malley, in my personal opinion, bro. I know the first fight, the judges, I don't know what they were scoring, but they had Sean O'Malley winning that fight. But honestly, it was a close fight. But in my eyes, I had Peter Yan winning that fight. So I feel like in the second fight, Peter Yan would come more prepared for Sean O'Malley. And Sean O'Malley, he would be worried. I feel like the takedowns and the way Peter Yan uses his IQ is different from Sean O'Malley. Sean O'Malley got good IQ in the feet, but this is an IQ versus IQ fight. And a Russian usually has some good IQ. When Peter Yan definitely has good fight IQ and understands the sport of MMA. Sean O'Malley, when he fought Sean Yadong, Sean O'Malley won for sure, but it was pretty close. Sean O'Malley got into his flow state and figured out Song Yadong, but figuring out Peter Yan is gonna be complicating, especially from the fights we've seen when he faced Merab Dvalishvili. Now for the last one, I finished my L, bro. Last one, and I ain't gonna lie, this one kind of hurt to say, bro, because I like this fighter too. But it's just truth and honesty, bro. It's my personal opinion too, don't get me wrong, bro. If these fighters prove me wrong, congrats, bro. The last one, bro, I think it's Carlos Prates, bro. I had to put a 170 for the last, 170 division is stacked full of contenders, bro. And I feel like Carlos Prates doesn't match the title picture, bro. There's Ian Gary, you know how he outclassed Carlos Prates for 5 rounds, and honestly, yeah, I know what happened at the last round, but that's the last round. Like in the second fight, I think Ian Gary does the same thing, just outclasses him for 5 rounds. Shavkat Rakhmonov beats Carlos Prates for sure in a high level, but I don't know, people are saying that Shavkat might retire. He's going through something. He's even out the picture. He's not even in the top 5 no more. They removed him, so Shavkat, he's lucky that Shavkat's out the picture. But Michael Morales, he's way too big. I think that he actually knocks out Carlos Prates on the feet. I know Carlos Prates is very good with his kickboxing. He's very crispy, good elbows, but Michael Morales, he's way too big for him. We seen what he did to Sean Brady, and I think Sean Brady beats Carlos Prates because Sean Brady, he's a wrestler, and I think that's where Carlos Prates lacks at. Other than that, yeah, I think Carlos Prates has no chance of ever touching the title picture because he's in the most hardest division he could be in. He's getting impressive knockouts. We've seen what he did to Leon Edwards. I had Leon Edwards winning that fight, I'm not gonna lie. I think Leon Edwards can't even touch the title picture either. I think he's cooked too. That's different. But the other high-level fighters that is in here, especially Islam Makhachev, I know he wants to fight with Islam Makhachev. He's kind of promoting himself in a way, but Islam Makhachev, he would actually do dangerous things to Carlos Prates. I know that last fight was absolutely boring where he holds him on the ground, but I think he actually submits Carlos Prates without a doubt. I think he's like a Nate Diaz type fighter, like I know he gets crazy knockouts, but we're talking about promotion wise and the way you know, he pushes himself, he gives like a Nate Diaz type thing. Honestly, bro, he's gonna end up like that. I think they had to make a BMF belt for 170 for him if they really want him to touch the title. Like, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm really trying to hit 10K this year, or even more, man. God knows what he got in plan.